Good morning, YouTube. It is 9:30 a.m. Saturday, March 5th, 2022. And I did eventually make it home last night. So, yay. Trying to remember like what all I vlogged yesterday and what all I didn't. My memory's kind of a clouded blur. But at this point, I'm kind of behind on uploading the stupid things again, and just don't always seem to have access to a decent internet connection. So it just seems like my life is so much of it's just boring, repetitive, and depressing anyway. So been a lot less motivated to record it. Anyway, on that note, still kind of playing text tag with Jeff, aka Cell Phone Jesus. Appreciate the offer to help me with my SIM card on my Samsung phone, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just curious how long he thinks I'm gonna be able to just tough it out with no data. I forget how many days it's been since he finally responded with, oh yeah, I can help you with that. And I've sent him an abundance of text messages, letting him know, where I'm at, which way I'm going and stuff. And hey, just give me a time window, tell me where, let's make this happen. I know he's driving for a rideshare outfit, either Uber or Lyft. I'm not sure which one. And I'm reasonably sure that he's leasing a car, if not from directly from one of the rideshare companies, from another company that specifically leases cars for rideshare, because that's a thing now. Anyway, he's wow, like how much space there is between this car and the trees for pedestrians. That's fucking lovely. I kind of want to poop on this guy's car, but it looks like the birds are doing a good enough job for me. So keep it up. Good birds. The lack of a sidewalk on this side of the street just never fails to kind of piss me off. Anyway, where was I? Jeff. Yeah. Yeah, I got like, I don't know. It's just, anyway, I'm headed back to the iPhone repair store, which I think is actually called iPhone Repair Store. 16th Street and Bethany Home. Did a pretty fabulous job of fixing my iPhone after the place that put a new screen in it not only functionally bricked the thing, but then blew smoke up my ass as to what the problem was with it. I admit I'm not exactly a genius when it comes to smartphones, but I'm not stupid when it comes to electronics either. Anyway, yeah, I'm still kind of bitter about that place, because I'm still having some issues with the screen freaking out, and I just realized I'm shooting video on my iPhone, and the last 2-3 days in a row that I've started my day by shooting video on it, it's got warm and started doing the screen freak out. I'm thinking that might not actually happen this time, just because it's a little cooler out this morning. It's like in the upper 50s right now. Yeah, the issue definitely occurs when the phone is warm. I'm thinking it might be just something as simple as a just poorly seated ribbon cable, but I'm certainly not going to open up my iPhone. And when I get to the store, I'm probably not even going to have the guy at the shop do that. I just need to get whatever needs to be done, like unlock or change of codes or whatever needs to be done to the Samsung to put the SIM card from TrueConnect in it. And just in case that's not doable, I really hope it's doable. I have kind of the Samsung A02s is kind of growing on me for what it is. And it's certainly come in handy with this fly, especially since I've been able to get it logged into this particular YouTube channel and Google account. It's actually been kind of helpful for just an additional camera. And no, it definitely doesn't shoot in as good a quality as this does. But especially since I've got it now set at 720p, same as this. But the difference is that the most I can do with that is 1080p. Even the ultra wide that that they call full, when actually looking at the files, it's like, wow, that's actually lower resolution than 1080p. It's just a wider aspect ratio. Yeah, if I want to, I could. I don't have to shoot video on the iPhone, on my iPhone 6s Plus in 720p. I do mostly so I don't run out of space, because it's only a 32 gig phone, and Samsung also only a 32 gig phone. But at one point in time I did shoot everything in 1080p, and I could crank it up to 4K, but it would just make running out of space and trying to get the damn things uploaded all the more problematic, especially in those instances where it's ends up backing up on the iCloud and then deleting the local file, and I have to pull it down from iCloud. I find a lot of times retrieving my full-length videos from iCloud to be more tedious than the actual process of uploading them to YouTube from the iPhone, which of course only happens if I get over a day behind on uploading, but it's more often than not. Gosh, other things going on. As you probably met, I don't think I shot any video, honestly, since I left Bullocks. As you probably imagine, I didn't get jack shit done at Bullocks. It just took too damn long to get there. Oh, and now it's all coming back to me now. Yeah, when I got there, it just felt like I had 3 drill presses going into my brain. I was just in such intense pain. Like I couldn't even, I had, actually there were a lot of people that I would consider friends hanging out at the bar when I got there, and general consensus on most of them was, holy shit, Dan, you don't look well. And I think they all kind of assumed hangover from karaoke the night before, but the thing with me drinking at my karaoke show at this point, I mean, in theory, yeah, I get all the free beer I want, but in practice, I get 1 pitcher. If I'm lucky, I get 2, because the show has become so successful and so crazy and so busy that when I'm there, like, the bartenders just simply don't have time to serve me. And I don't have time to go there and wait for them to have time to serve me, because I'm running a karaoke show. So yeah, no, I wasn't drunk when I went there. And the 2 pitchers of beer, it best gives me a very light buzz. That's if I managed to drink those 2 pitchers of beer back to back. And by the time 4 a.m. rolls around and I'm walking to my bus, I'm completely sober. So yeah, no, hangover was not a factor. That was just straight up brutal migraine yesterday evening. One of the gals that hangs out there was offering me, quote unquote, some pain medication, and I showed her, my bottle of migraine relief, which is basically a combination of acetaminophen, I guess how you pronounce it. I know I'm saying it wrong. And I can't remember if it's Tylenol or aspirin, and then also caffeine. I actually have this shit in my bag. I've kind of taken to carrying the clear Amazon bag with me everywhere like a goddamn purse. But yeah, since my shoulder bag got stolen, and so often I'm just like everything I need is kind of in here. So fuck it. Got to be able to carry something, when I can't keep things in my car because I don't have my car. Okay. Looking for the painkillers. I know I threw them in the back there. Oh, I thought I threw. Oh, there they are. Here it is. Migraine relief, Top Care, which is actually a brand I've never bought before, but acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine. Yeah, see, I thought that's what it was. Anyway, that stuff usually works for me. It doesn't always completely make it go away. A lot of times it just kind of turns the volume down, but it takes it from, oh my God, I'm in so much pain, I can't even hear what you're saying to me, and I just want to scream and cry, and takes it down to, my head hurts a little, whatever. It took about an hour, maybe a little bit more, of me being at Bullock's before it got to the point where it just wasn't bothering me, but it did get to the point where it really wasn't bothering me, so that's a good thing. Hung out there for a while, had a pretty good time there. Yeah. Got to actually hang out and listen to the band for a while, which is pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I would have left sooner, but sitting by one of my regulars, he used to come in to sing all the time. Lately I only see her on Fridays. She hasn't been in to sing, but she's always super friendly when I see her. She had an empty spot next to her at the bar, so I sat there, got comfortable, realized if I didn't eat at the bar, I'd probably be struggling to find a place that would let me eat, because that's been a real challenge since I've lost my car. And so many places only serve at the drive-thru, and if you're on foot, well, fuck you, starve. And then there's the whole challenge of, when I get off a bus, I'm just trying to coordinate my next bus, and there's such a high risk of missing it and then being stuck there for 30 plus minutes, or in the case of later in the evening, being stuck there for like 4 or 5 hours until the bus runs again. That like I'm just not taking the risk to eat, so consequently I'm not eating. And yeah, on the days that I don't go into Amazon, I don't eat well. I really don't. That's a big part of it. So it just occurred to me, it's like, you know what? I actually do have enough money to eat at Bullock's. So I got a cheesesteak and fries, surprisingly good. Kind of small portions for $9, but I mean, it's expensive these days. It just is what it is. And since I still haven't got my EBT card replaced, I have ordered it, by the way. It should be in the mail soon, but anyway, yeah. Decided the best thing to do was just stay there and eat. Watched most of the Suns game. I still don't know whether the Suns won or the Knicks won. Neither team was particularly dominating the game. I made it to near the end of the third quarter, and I think when I last looked, Suns were up by 3, which of course in a game like that means nothing. So I was kind of hoping I would catch maybe more of it later, but then I was just busy with other shit later on. But yeah, I just had a good time hanging out with Shay and Jazzy was there, looking absolutely beautiful and being extremely flirtatious with me. But I'm still unclear as to. I didn't ask her for her phone number. Thought about it, didn't. I'm still unclear as to whether she's, just being flirtatious with me because she's into me, or if that's just her in cocktail waitress mode. Because I learned a long time ago, just because a waitress or a bartender flirts with you, it doesn't mean they're at all into you. So, and take that times 10 if we're talking about a stripper. So yeah, but anyway, good to see her regardless. But yeah, so I ended up sticking around quite a while. Mostly I got on the Wi-Fi, and like whatever my next vlog was that needed to be uploaded, it was pretty good sized. It took a while, but I did get it all uploaded. Anyway, I see my bus coming here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up now, and as I realize I don't have my pass ready. But anyway, thanks for coming with me on the walk, and I might shoot some more videos today. I think I will. I mean, I haven't slept since last night, so I'm still kind of on my I'm more like on a late Friday night rather than an early Saturday morning, but I'm pretty wide awake right now, and not a whole lot of desire to be at home. So there's that. And yay, I found my bus card. I do believe this is my last daily, so I might need to buy another one today.